Good morning. Oh, good morning. Good morning. So good to see you. Oh, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I am John Halcyon, and this is the Love Ambassador Bullpen, the Daily Love Morning. 9 o'clock Pacific Time, right here live. And we get to be reminded that we are not alone, that we are connected to a worldwide community of ambassadors. If you're new here, welcome. If you're thinking, I'm just checking it out. I don't think I didn't take the training. I'm not. No. You're fully qualified. You are part of Team Human, Team Good. You are a love ambassador. You have dual citizenship in Hug Nation, and you are exactly where you're supposed to be. Fully qualified to spread goodness in the world just by looking for opportunities to connect, looking for opportunities to be kind, to share your gifts. Whether they be the tiniest of thing like eye contact and a smile, or something grand like your talents, or resources, or your kidney. So many ways that we can find opportunities to gift and in making other people's lives better, making our own lives better. If you lift someone up, you lift us all up. Of course, you don't want to let them pull you down. That's the rub, huh? How do you practice enough self-care that you keep yourself healthy and strong while also not ignoring the struggles in the world? Like careful balance of joy and self-care and rest and activism, empathy, action. But don't get worried that maybe, I don't have enough to be an activist yet. Yes, you do. You are an activist just in the little ways that we can adjust our days from attention, and even self-care can be a way of being active. If you find a way to work on yourself, work on removing the obstacles between your truth and your expression in the world through reading, through listening to lectures, through observing your thoughts and trying to become a more conscious participant in the world. That is activism. Because from that place, when you are in a situation where you can react to the world, you are doing so not as a blind puppet of your socialization, but as a channeling this deeper divinity that is who you are. Huh? Suddenly, that little bitty gesture of kindness and a smile ain't so little anymore, is it? Well, welcome to Love Morning. If you have something that you're grateful for, we would love to hear it. Share it as a comment so we can all find sympathetic joy through the joy that you are experiencing. Let us experience the details of your world from wherever we are in the world. And let us know where you are in the world. I know we've got Florida here, and France, and Spain, and Utah. Hola. It's a good practice to learn to be grateful for your problems. You think, oh man, I want a life with no problems. No, you don't. You want a life where the challenges are meaningful to you. And if that shift can help it so that when you have the task at hand, you're not resenting it, you're not wishing it was gone, you're just finding how can I deal with this task at hand as the best version of myself, as a love ambassador. That's why we're here together, to remind each other that. All right, now as we go into the day, how can I take on the challenges and the obstacles that I have as an agent of good? How can I find opportunities to spread my light? If you have a Rolodex, you have a congregation, is what Jacob Glass once taught me. So I had this conversation this weekend with a good friend. He's got a job that he loves, and he has lots of contact with customers that really are happy with his work, and he just wants to do more meaningful. And I go, well, why don't you, when you finish your interaction with each customer and you place them in the housing that they needed, leave them with an invitation to learn more about the things you're passionate about. They don't have to take it up. They don't have to do anything, but just in case they've built a relationship with you, these are people you're in contact with, you've built up trust, say, hey, you know what? Here are some things that I think are really helpful to lead a more rewarding life. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, good luck with your new home. Joyous is grateful for her ability to recognize when she makes progress. My therapist gave me a compliment yesterday, and it really did feel wonderful. And it was inspired by these love mornings. Yay! Look at us inspiring one another. Speaking of inspiring one another, I had coffee yesterday with a dear friend and inspiration, David Bronner, the CEO of Dr. Bronner's. And he is such a good guy, and he's so thoughtful, and he's so conscious, and he really walks the walk of like a conscious capitalist activist. You know, the highest paid employee there doesn't make any more than 5 times the lowest paid employee. Try to find a company that does that. And they do so much other things, like with their free trade and all the products. You know, they control the supply chains as much as possible to make sure that it's sustainable farming. And also, it's so inspiring. So I was sharing with him a lot of the ideas that I've been talking about here lately, some of my inspirations to get his feedback and direction. So I'm so grateful for mutual inspiration and for people like him and all of you that are doing your best. You know where to find me. You can always send me a message. Oh yeah, that is it. Koji.to/Halcyon has got my Koji, which is like links to my stuff. I encourage you to get a Koji. It's so much easier than having to remember all your links or telling everybody all your links. And then you can get like a little QR code that you can easily share with people to go to all your stuff. And Koji is created and run by my best friend Dimitri, Pink Heart co-founder. See? Look at me doing endorsements. I love you. Have an incredible day. Thanks for being a part of my day. And now as we go into the world, we are all ambassadors. Remember that. We are collectively sharing this vibe, this energy, this awareness of our shared human experience, that we can show compassion and make space for people, support people, give compliments, and say hello and find connection. I love you.